Hello everyone and welcome to the Art of Teaching Art. I'm Mrs. Darby and today we are going to be exploring how to create tone using alternative mark making. So you may have seen traditional shading where you use a pencil or a pen and evenly move from dark to light or complete a variety of different tones using just an even stroke across the page. But sometimes it's worth exploring other ways of adding tone and adding texture to your work just to give your work a little bit of variety. But also there are many artists that have explored different ways of making marks and building up those marks to create tone. Now, the basic thing with using mark making is often the closer together the shapes are, the darker it will be. The further away the shapes are, the lighter it will be. And I've got 8 different ways here to create marks, and this could be done using fine liner, pencil, pen, and I will swap between them during the video so you can kind of see the different effects of each. But it's worth exploring lots of different materials and mark making to just up your drawing skills. So I've drawn out 8 boxes and labelled each one. I'm starting off with hatching. So hatching is simply lines going straight down or across, and then you build up the depth of the lines by adding more lines in the darker areas and less lines in the lighter areas. And I'm kind of gradiating that down, so I'm building on top of the layers I've already added to smooth it out. Then with the cross hatching, I'm doing lines all the way down to the bottom of the box, and then lines going horizontally, and then lines going diagonally. So you build up the lines going in different directions in kind of a grid format, putting more lines together in the darker areas and less lines together as we move down into the lighter areas. Next up, we've got stippling. So I'm using a fine liner, and you're spreading dots randomly around. Now you're not bouncing on the pen, you're just using it to draw dot by dot. You're adding more dots closer together at the top where you want it to be darker, and less dots further apart at the bottom to add the lighter area. So really lovely technique to explore, just requires a lot of patience. The last one is circles on this row. So basically I'm drawing tiny little circles all close together at the top so it looks darker, and then spreading little circles going down. You can almost use any shape to create tone in this way. And then I'm just looking back at it and filling in the gaps to create that gradient and blend of tone moving from dark to light. Next one is scribbles. Now I had a bit of trouble with focusing here because it didn't pick up the pencil. So I'm just doing C shapes to create the tone here. So more shapes together, more scribbles together, the darker the tone. Really lovely effect for kind of grass, for landscapes or something like that. And less scribbles together for the lighter areas of tone. Now I'm doing dashes. So dashes are just small straight lines, more closer together at the top to create the darker areas, and then less further apart at the bottom. I go back over the top of the top section to add some more dashes to make it darker at the top there. Next up we've got zigzags. So using the biro pen again, I'm just drawing zigzags really close together at the top and then further apart and lighter with the pen at the bottom. And I will just go over the top section again to build up those layers to create that darker tone. And the last one is wavy lines, exactly the same as the zigzags, but using wavy lines to add different texture, further apart for lighter and closer together for darker. And there we have it, 8 different ways of making marks to create tone. Thank you so much for watching and have a really great day.